So I've taken the avocados out of their pots. I have shaken off some of the sand, wrapped their roots in newspaper, wet newspaper, and then put them into plastic bags that I've tied. So we'll see how many I can fit in. I'm not putting the small ones in bags.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
It's lunchtime. I'm still in Germany. I'm still on my way to Bremen, and I've just stopped for lunch and just to take a little break from driving. It's beautiful here. This little rest stop is next to a forest, and my lovely host from last night, Lee, has surprised me this morning when I left with a to-go bag that has some lunch in it. Look where I am. I am so beyond excited. It is, I don't even know what to say. There's just no words. There's no words. And Matilda, wow, what a car. But I am here on Bela Pedra. I have made it. And thank you to all who cheered me along and who believed in me. I couldn't have done it without you. So, high five to everybody. I am here. I have made it. I am standing on my land and I am so excited. I just can't believe it. What an amazing feeling. Matilda was an absolute legend on this trip. So if anybody from Volkswagen is listening, this 60-year-old old lady drove down from Central Norway to Central Portugal in an 11-year-old Volkswagen Caddy that before the trip had 165,000 Ks on the clock. So, just saying, hashtag just saying, I'm open to offers, Volkswagen, if anybody's listening. And Volkswagen, I don't know if I mentioned that this old woman did this trip in this Volkswagen Caddy in 2.5 days. It looks so different in summer. I'm going to go and check on the fruit trees. Right, this plum has survived and is looking quite good. This mulberry has survived, but it hasn't grown very much. This one's lost its little name tag, so I don't actually know what it is, but it's doing very well. It could be an apricot, actually. This is a mulberry, that's doing quite well. This is another plum. Plums are really doing well, yeah. It does look like something has been eating the leaves a little bit, but it's still looking pretty healthy. This one is a persimmon, looking very good. And this is nectarine. Oh my goodness, even got little fruit on it. This is a little madronya. And hiding in here is a little blueberry. I might need to remove these little protectors now that I'm here. This one that's growing at an angle is a peach. This one is an apple and it looks like it is taking a bit of strain. It's got a bit of leaf curl. I think it probably just needs a lot of water. But it's grown quite big since I planted it. This could be another apricot, I'm not too sure. I've got to definitely remove brambles. This fig is doing nicely. This is another apple tree. It's not looking too bad, but I think I'm going to have to put a stake in to try and keep it upright. So overgrown over here. It's a lot of work that needs to get done in this area. Oh my goodness. I think I must get one of those scythes that Luke was using on Luke and Sarah's off-grid life to try and chop down some of this. My lovely rocks. The well is still looking pretty full. I need to get a water pump and an IBC tank so that I can pump water from the well into the tank to water these plants. Well, not the plants, the trees. The only one that didn't seem to make it is the kumquat tree. But if I look down here, let's see if I can get in here. There's some new growth happening, so maybe I must just prune off the dead part. Okay, this was also a fig which seems to have died, but if I remove that, I think it's starting to grow again. So every single tree has survived. I have not lost a single one. So this field over here is where I am going to put my raised bed and greenhouse, and I was thinking about maybe putting the avocados around the sides of this field. If they've survived, I've got to still check. So a lot of weeds have come up here, which are going to have to get pulled out. Looks like while I haven't been here, the neighbour's been letting his goats come again. But look at this. Growing where I'm planning on putting the veranda without being planted. I don't know what it is. Some kind of squash. Or something. I don't know. So I had these pallets delivered, and I have lots of plans. One being building a composting area. This horse manure pile was so much higher when I left, so that's good that it's decomposing. I just want to sit and look at it all and soak it all in. I don't want to leave. Listen to the birds. I just love it. And now the question everybody is wanting to know the answer to, myself included. Did the avos make it? Not looking too shabby. This is a Manchurian apricot. It actually fell upside down, but you know what? That soil is still moist. And to all those naysayers that said it couldn't be done, don't ever tell Cindy she can't do something. Do you know what? Their roots and all the soil is still moist. They didn't cook in the back of Matilda. How amazing is that? Okay, I have taken the strawberries out the front of the car. They're not looking too bad. Gooseberry seems to have even grown on the car trip. I'm pleased. Very, very pleased.